Greg from Balloon Markets here, and welcome to BMTV, and welcome back, Dr. Bob in the flesh. Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
I know, it's nice to see you in person.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, it'd be great if we could get a hologram of you, and then you wouldn't have to travel all the way here. And then
I enjoy coming down here anyway.
Well, that's good.
It's a day out. Well, it's a weekend out.
Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you asking me to be
Anyway,
honest.
how's obviously we saw each other over the internet when we did
when
we did a show. That was good. But how's life? How's everything?
Yeah, pretty good at the moment. Things are starting to slowly pick up, which is good. Slowly but steadily.
Yeah, you were saying that you're very busy in the shops. So.
Yeah. When Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, it's like not enough hours in a day.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it, if people spread things over the
everything
the 7
seems
days.
to happen then now. I want it now.
Yeah. Anyway, it's good to have you back, Bob.
Thank you. Anyway.
Right, what you're going to show us something.
Yeah.
You're going to start with one thing that you can potentially use in lots of different ways and get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you're going to create something that we have been asked for years and years and years. People ask about clouds. How do you make a cloud? Now, this is not I don't know, there's different types of clouds. I'm not going to say any more. Over to you.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're talking about, don't get too cloudy over this, he said. Right, we're going to make some clouds.
Mr. Bad Jokes.
So we're going to make some clouds because they're all different shapes, as you said, and different sizes. But we're going to use the classic form of decor. Using a gallon, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get ourselves some balloons, which we have here, in true blue Peter fashion.
Very nice.
Here we go. Oops.
Oh, you dropped one.
They don't have bounce, don't they?
Balloons will do that.
Yep. There we
So
go.
I made the mistake of calling these quads earlier.
You did.
Sorry.
Well, I'm so used to it. That's the American term.
Okay.
I prefer to call them
Americans.
clusters.
Clusters.
That's what we were brought up with.
So you're not showing us how to make clusters today because it's dead easy, and we've got a BMTV balloon basics on it that we'll put on the screen right now.
Okay, there we go. So the first thing we're going to do is, we've got several clusters here.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a cluster of 4, a 5. Oh, there's a 4 there. That should be on there. Put him on the end a minute. Actually, so we've got 5 and 11 inch to 5.
11 inch downsize to 5 inches. Yeah.
And 5 inch downsize to 4.
Yep.
And then down to size 3.
Yep.
And then that, believe that's a 4 inch. And that was a smaller one on this end. I'm going to put them two up the way. So we can attach these. I'm going to use a blush balloon so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so
normally you'd use the colour of the
use
balloon.
the colour of what we've got. So I've put a slightly larger one in the end. We can use the necks inside if you want, and do it to make it easier for people to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've tied that in there. Normally we use the right colour, obviously, because we don't want it to show through. And then I'm going to pull that one in and push down firmly and keep the tension there and do it into a figure of 8.
But you can use the necks of the balloons in each of those if you choose
quite
to.
often do. I've cut them off on this one.
All right.
Reasons being, as you know. Right, so, and then pull this into the centre, nice and firmly, keeping the tension on. Each one goes into the next groove.
So when you say classic decor, you mean regular?
Well, classic decor is what we specify to as air-fill decor from the beginning that Treb Henning created. And that's what we call classic decor because it can be used in most circumstances. It's all structural. It lasts.
So do you mean? But does it mean it's a regular shape? It's not organic. It's not all over the place. Lots of different shapes and sizes. It's more regular.
Well, they're different sizes, but it's a regular form then. It's a block structure.
I meant different shapes.
I
shouldn't have said sizes because we've just done different sizes. Forgive me.
No, you're fine. It's we can turn it into an organic if we wanted to.
Okay.
There we go. Figure of 8. Chop that off. Careful of the wire, he says.
Yeah, don't cut the wire.
We don't have a technical hitch now. Let me move that back a bit. There we go. Put it on my pocket. There we are, sorted.
Very good.
Okay, so there we have our cloud.
So that's the basis of the cloud.
That's the basis of it, yeah.
That's really easy.
Quick as well.
Yeah.
You know, you can make these very quickly, and they can be used for all sorts of occasions too.
Okay.
Baby showers, it's a boy, it's a girl, rainbow parties, fairy parties, llama parties, even thunderstorms. I've had one of them.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Grey balloons?
Sorry?
Grey balloons?
Grey balloons, yeah, all sorts.
So
grey cloud over you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So you've obviously done a cloud that's blue there, but people would probably more often than not do clouds that are white. But as you say, it just depends if you're doing it as a cloud per se, or if you are doing it as a shape, something for a boy or a girl or whatever.
Yeah, well, lots of people now are going colour specific, you know, and gender specific, all sorts. So it doesn't necessarily have to be white. You can use any colour at all. Even lemon for a baby shower. If you don't know that, you can have a pink, a blue, and a lemon, or a mint green, whatever you want. And today I'm going to use all the pastels.
Okay.
And you'll see why when we go through it. So you said about going organic. If we can change the shape of the cloud, because clouds are all different shapes. And this is a small one that can be used on a table or. Oh, sorry. So what I'm going to do here, I've got two 4-inch balloons, and I've tied the necks to the end there, and then what I'm going to do is just basically pull them in through to the back here, cross them over like so, pull them tight, and then in. Get the neck set in here, exactly the same position, and there, and then we've automatically changed the shape of the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can go bigger, giant ones, which we talked about earlier. I've done a big event in Cardiff in 2018, and they were giant clouds. But we're starting with the small ones.
So what size cloud? Do you use the same size balloons, or do you do bigger balloons?
Oh no, we used 3 foot. They're out of cluster.
I bet.
We were doing 6 clusters, 4 clusters, and the smallest I think was 4 meters, and the largest was about 6+ meters.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It was, yeah.
So how did you get them? I take it you put them up on...
we had a rigging crew there, 'cause it was in the Millennium Stadium. So I sort of supervised the positions and everything, and I let, I think it was Dave and Andy done all the lifting.
Yeah.
It was great fun. It was a great experience, you know.
Say hello to Dave and Andy.
Hello, Dave and Andy.
I'm sure they'll be watching.
I don't know. It was good fun. It was great fun. Perhaps we could show a few bits of that on the...
We've already done it.
We have. Yeah. Oh, excellent. There we are. There we are. You're good like that. Right, so there's our basic form, and we can grow from there.
Yeah.
Okay, and different colours. So, if you wouldn't mind, something
what's
I prepared... Oh, dear. A stray.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind getting the thing we prepared earlier, please.
Am I a glamorous assistant?
You are.
Which one? This one?
That one there, please, yes, if you wouldn't mind. I did mention about unicorn parties, didn't I?
You did. There we are.
And this is what we got here. Ta-da!
That's my glamorous assistant.
Thank you. Got to flash the eyes as well.
I'm not going to do that.
So what I've done here is turn the cloud into a unicorn, basically.
Okay.
And then just added a few, as you call them, adornments.
Adornments. Good word, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Accents, I used to know it, but I call it adornments now. Which is great. So there we are. We'll do the top part, and then we'll talk about the bottom piece.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. Here we go. So the little unicorn can go down there, and here's one I prepared earlier. And we're using ivory, obviously, so it can be seen much easier, different colours. But this would be great for a baby shower as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's more like a lemon, isn't it? But it is actually ivory.
Yeah.
So what I've done here is 5-inch, 11-inch down size to 5, then 5-inch. That's a 4-inch, 3.5, 3, and 2-inch.
Okay.
And the same on the opposite side.
Not quite the same. That side.
Oh, this side's shorter for the back of the head.
Okay.
And this is your snout, is it?
Snout?
I think it's a snout, is it? Or muzzle?
I don't know what unicorns have. I mean, they're made up
creatures. That's our question of the month.
I don't know. Leave your answers down below if you know. Is it a snout? What does a horse have? Snout? I don't know.
I don't know.
Long nose.
We're not very good, are we?
No.
Right. Okay, so
I missed me a joke. What's the joke? Oh yeah, horse walks into a bar. The barman says, "Why the long face?"
The old ones, the dad jokes.
Oh, sorry, went off track there.
And I'm doing that.
Thanks for pretending to find it funny. That was appreciated.
I like all of dad jokes.
Yeah.
My grandsons love them. Right, there we go. So we're going to place that here. And this is going to be the crown.
Yep.
All right. So there's our first step. And then some we prepared earlier here. Ta-da. Now these are going to be the mane and everything else. So we could stick the horn on first. I couldn't think then. Having a stale moment. There we are. So as you've seen the base, we've got pinks. If I bring this up, we've got pinks, golds, blues, and lilacs. So I'm going to duplicate the colours. But you can use any colours you want, you know. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie this into the crown. And all these 5-inch have been sized to 2-inch.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the eyes in next. And these, I think they're 2 1/4 inch to 2 1/2 inch. And basically all I'm doing is using the central 5-inch as my connection point, basically. So I'm going to bring them into the center, cross them over, pull them tight, and put them into the position that I want. I'll do that in a little bit. Yeah, this seems to be moving about on his own. There we are. So the next thing I'm going to do is put some cheeks in, some pink cheeks on either side. Does that one go in there? Sorry, I've got that one in the... Oh.
Should the eyes be higher?
Yeah, they're high.
Oh, no.
There we are. I had the... That's better.
There you go.
There we are. See, he's a cheeky chap, or she is. So there we go. So we're going to get the... So we've got pink there. I'm going to put another pink into the middle there. What's happening is I was moving the clusters around.
Yeah.
There we are. So we got pink. We can go lilac next. We're going to go mint. I think I'll go mint next. Break the colours up a little bit.
So what's this then? The mane or the crown or what?
This is the mane, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
This is the mane. Now we can make them thicker if we wanted to, but I thought just keep a little bit of colour in here. We can make these much bigger as we go back.
Yeah.
So we size them up. Be creative.
Indeed. Indeed. I've never been that creative.
No?
Not when it comes to stuff like this. I think I've talked about it before on BMTV.
Yeah.
Whenever I get Lego, and I still do get Lego for Christmas occasionally, and I always follow the instructions to get what it is. But give me a whole bunch of Lego bricks and stuff, and I can never come up with anything to make.
Oh, I still love playing with that. Well, I still do now with my grandsons, actually.
Yeah.
We have hours of fun.
Yeah, I do it with my children. Yeah.
All good stuff.
I do like Lego. Lego's brilliant.
And these are the I couldn't get no 7-inch, so I have to use 11-inch, and I've sized them down. Gold. So you can have the colours forming as you want to, and you can keep going right the way back and bringing it down.
Yeah.
So there we are, that's the...
Very nice.
Okay. Now we need the horn, which we prepared earlier. And what I've done here is attached a bit of APEC tape, or we can use Bloom Bond.
So that's
or
effectively
tape.
That's double-sided tape. Effectively.
Yeah, it is, and it's good stuff. Now with the crown of the head, I've used a soft bloom so I can manipulate it, and shape it as well, and hopefully, he says, peel off the...
I think I did something with Mark from Qualitex one time, and it was a foil balloon, and we heat sealed it, and I think I stood on it, and it just didn't.
Oh, they're so strong, honestly.
Yeah.
They are. They bounce.
I don't know if I'd risk it at the current weight that I am at the moment, but yeah, it was good.
Here we are, and I'm just going to push that on there.
And I guess latex are the same.
Yeah, well...
You just properly abused that one, didn't you?
I have a little bit.
Yeah.
I do love balloons, but you've got to manipulate them sometimes to get what you want, and they can take a lot of pressure. There we are. So we got a shape there, and it's coming together.
I should make a point though that you can probably only do that with decent quality balloons.
Oh yes, I always
don't go buying some cheap stuff on Amazon because
no.
Do you still get people coming in with Amazon balloons?
Oh yeah, well a few weeks ago actually, somebody asked me if I could. They asked me to do an arch, and if I could put one of these kits together with balloons and the crepe tissues.
Okay, yeah.
And I said, well, I have to have a look at the kit first before I say that. She said, how much are you going to charge me? I said, well, I don't know. I said, I'd have a look. And I refused to do it.
Yeah.
I said, I'd rather use my own balloons because it's my reputation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I won't use them at all.
Very wise.
Yeah. There we go. So quality balloons and that's why I got Qualitex here at the moment. So there we are. We got our shape. We got our character. We can put some other bits here if we wanted to. But the next bit I'm going to do is his eyes or her eyes, and I've printed off these on the old silhouette machine.
Yeah.
So which one should we have?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go these ones.
These ones, yeah. Funky, okay. Yeah. Well, we can use the tape. We'll use the contact tape in a minute. But what I'm going to do is just peel that one off if I can get it. There we go. And then place it onto the balloon like so. There you are, that's a bit more character, doesn't it? It's surprising, just something simple as this can change.
So did you create these? Did you download them?
No, I downloaded these. I can't remember where to it was, but I've used them so many times. It's quick and convenient. You can print them off and they're always ready.
Yeah.
You know, it's a stockpile ready. Because I have a few happy birthday ones in different colours, and then I print off the names.
All right, okay.
Which saves a bit of time.
Yeah.
And there we are. We can stick that onto our
Lomi pedestal.
And to get it on there, what we can do, we can either make an attachment or we can use some of the adhesive tape or bond tape, open that and put it on either side, open up and slide and fix on and hold it steady.
All right, okay.
Okay.
What do you mean by fix an attachment?
Oh, so I can either, an attachment is a piece of
balloon,
260 or some other form of attachment.
And then you just pull that through.
And tie it on.
Okay.
So I can create a loop on there for it. Using a bit of the stretchy tape.
Yeah, cool.
Now, you did ask me earlier on why I did that.
I did, yes.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah. And you told me to be quiet, and you would tell me later. So,
so I'm sorry about that, but
That's
I got to
right.
explain it.
I mean, it was very rude, but there we are.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Can I take this one then?
If you put that one there. So what I've done here, because
it wasn't really rude.
Sometimes it's a case of putting it central. Sometimes you can move to the side, and it creates more depth into the design itself.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to add a few more bits to this, but I think we've duplicated the colours from top to bottom. And what I've done is actually just put a bit of the stretchy tape on there and use a 260Q to tie it on there.
So you've just created an attachment point there with
that's what we're just talking about. Type, it has a bit more character, and we've got the gold going through there as well.
Yeah.
And we can personalise it.
And I guess as well, that's upright.
Yeah.
If that was right against there and you were tying it in,
it would be popping out. Yeah, that's right. And we could also do fairies with this, which we'll have a look at in a minute.
Yeah.
But to personalise it, what we can do is, I think most people have got vinyl cutters now, but some people are still sending away for them and paying for them.
Yeah.
Probably because they don't do that many. But I usually
use probably a good thing to do if you're doing it once every few weeks.
Because it's a big investment, isn't it?
It's a big investment, but I've always found, talking to our customers that have bought them from us, is once they've had it, they use it for everything, and people just buy it. They love personalisation. It's such a big thing.
Well, I started personalisation when I first opened the shop, because my brother-in-law was a monumental mason, and he used to have the plotter cutter, and he used to put it on the stones to mark them out and everything, cut them. And I used to ask him, can you make a name for me? Because we were next door to each other.
Yeah.
They called us Hatch and Dispatch.
I remember you telling me that before, yeah.
And I used to personalise the balloons, and then he moved away, and for years I just forgot about it then, because he was too far away to be doing it. And then a few years back, everyone was doing it. So many years ago, I took it on board.
Can I just say, it sounds like he was just a really good mason when you say a monumental mason.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is put the adhesive on there, just rub it gently. Oh, you sell loads of this, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. So this should work now. If you could hold that, please, Greg. Yeah. And remember to put the vinyl on the right way.
Oh, nicely done. Look at that.
So we got Seren, which is a star in Welsh. Okay.
But the thing is, if you do it like that, it's going to be upside down.
No, you can turn it upside down. Yeah. Well, if you notice, that one is upside down. Or the other one I had a little loop on the top. So if I show you.
So what you can do, everybody, it's me teaching. Huh?
Yeah.
You can just tape that up there, can't you?
You can indeed. I don't do that. No.
What would you do with this then?
I shall show you now.
All right, ignore what I just said. I mean,
you can do that if you've got no back. But if it's going to spin around, you don't really want to do that. So what I do is use a bit of monofilament line or a 260Q, roll it right the way to the top. It's hard when you've got very thin monofilament.
Okay. You're criticising my fishing line.
No, it's just very slippery, slidey stuff.
It is, and you can't see it either, which
I've
makes it
lost
quite tough.
And I haven't got my glasses.
Oh no.
Here we are. Oops, hang on. There it is. I can see it shining. I used to go fishing years ago. Oh, it used to drive me mad. Tying the knots.
I always wonder, I could never get the knots done properly until Mark from Qualitex told me the tip and how you do it. Basically, you loop it through twice.
That's it.
Before you pull it, and that stops it slipping.
It makes all the difference.
Free of charge, that tip.
There you are, you're not charging anyone. We're full of tips in this program, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Right, so all I do, if you mind holding that for me, please, Greg. Oh, I'll show you on this. All I'm going to do, if I make a ribbon and show you, I'm going to create a loop. And if I show you, rather than using the line, because they won't see the line.
Okay, good idea.
So I'm going to take the balloon like this, put my two fingers in there and roll it, make a pair of glasses.
Okay.
And the monofilament, I'm going to do it with the monofilament in a minute and just pull it and then that attaches.
Look at that.
Okay, so I'm going to take that off there in a minute.
And these are the sort of foil balloons, I think, that are stood on.
Yeah.
That they will.
Qualitex,
so abusing it a little bit like that with a bit of monofilament is absolutely fine.
Because obviously monofilament tends to cut into things.
Yeah.
But this is great. Hang on. Let's put it up against the light. You can see my hands. Here we go. Here we are. And a little thing there. Could you hold that piece, please? Another little thing I learned
is once you've done that,
assistant. Is to make a little loop there, pull it tight, twice, and it should hold there pretty good then. It won't slip off. There we are.
Ta-da.
And it's the right way around.
It is. Very clever. Very good.
Good point you raised it anyway. There we are.
So there's our help. You mentioned something about fairies.
Ah, yes, if you wouldn't mind being my glamorous assistant.
Over here.
Over there.
There we are.
Fairy parties, here we go.
Look at that.
Now, this is obviously twisting. Not everybody can twist. But
you've done a bit.
I've done a bit, just a little bit, over the years.
If you've not checked out some of Bob's stuff before, if you're new to Dr. Bob, head over to Dr. Bob's Instagram, Facebook. You're going to tell me exactly what your handle is. No. He's not going to tell me what it is, but we'll put it up on the screen. Amazing work. One of my favourites is Darth Vader, but you've done big animals.
Yeah,
you've
all
done,
sorts.
And dragons. Dragons being from Wales and everything. Lots of dragons. Yeah. So
that's a standing joke with Qualitex. All I can make is dragons.
Well, clearly you can make more. So excellent.
Yeah, that was it. Used to be at the competitions.
Yeah, all right. I see.
Yeah. So so fairies. some people can do twisting, so you can add value to it. You know, make it look a bit more.
And these mushrooms.
Oh yes, the mushrooms. They're just apple twists.
Okay.
And they're printed balloons.
Yeah.
If you haven't got the print, as we said, we bought the vinyl earlier on and put the vinyl on there. And then, or we can attach a cloud to the top of this, or we can. I was meant to say that we can actually suspend them from the ceiling because they can be air filled.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
I think you've shown us how to do apple twists before.
Yes, I think we did. So yeah.
We can put that on the screen as well. We
could
on the screen.
So many little hints and tips. There we are. And I think we could show them another cloud, slightly larger cloud now.
More.
Can you be the wind and blow it in, please?
Okay. Which one? The
smaller one,
this
please.
One here?
Yeah.
You're saying I'm full of hot air?
No.
Should we put it on the stool?
Yeah. That's a good idea. There we go.
Or is that too high? Let's put it on the lower bit.
Put it on the lower one. There we go.
There we are.
Okay. So this is our cloud. I've used slightly larger balloons.
Yeah.
And this is a 4 cluster cloud. Okay. I'll show you another design of this. And if you notice, I've added some white bits there to give it a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
And brought in the color because we were talking about the pastels.
Yeah.
Because hopefully I'm going to do something else for you again and we can combine the two together.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Sounds good.
So there we go. We got the pastels and there's balance in the color.
Yeah.
I think, is it this one or the other one? I think it's the other one. I'll show you that on the other one. We balanced the color on here.
Yeah.
Okay. But we can do something else. I'm going to take that off the stand.
So is this a knot lamp?
No, it's not a knot lamp. It's one of these new ones. I'll let you call that.
Oh yeah. There we are. From IKEA.
IKEA. We've got to get it right.
All right. IKEA.
IKEA.
Tagarp. It's probably not pronounced that way. If anybody knows how you pronounce this with that little thing on top, please let us know. Put it in the comments. That'd be cool. But
they are good.
Is what I'm going to say. So
they are good.
But they're more or less the same. Or very similar to knot lamps. How much are they? Are they a bit more
I think
expensive?
they're about £7 or £8.
Ooh, gone up. Used to be a £5.
That's right. Yeah. I'm going to ask for your assistance in a moment, if I may. If you could just hold that for me, please.
I will hold this.
Oh, actually, I'll bring the thing over first.
He's going to bring the thing.
The thing! We're going to add some...
Ooh, look at that.
Shimmer. Look at that.
Very nice. Very nice.
There we go.
So what are we going to do with this?
Well, we're going to put this in there. There's a few ways we can attach it. We could either put some tape on there and attach it, but that's not the best thing. We could add some monofilament line and suspend it.
Yeah.
Or we can make it part of the design itself.
Let's do the last one.
Part of the design itself. Okay. Right.
Because I knew you were going to do that. You are going to do that, aren't you? Okay. All right.
Right. Let's just gently open these up.
Oh.
Push them in. That's the only thing when you're working with crepe paper.
Yeah, you don't want to tear it, do you?
No, it doesn't always want to do what you want it to do.
It's coming back out the side of it.
Yeah, it's bouncy, that's why. Like on that side. There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Now, if you can hold that a second, Greg, and I'll do this side. There we go.
Oh, it's come out again now.
Oh, no.
All right, that's good.
There we are. If you hold your end down now and I can push my end down. There we go.
All right.
I think we've... There we are.
So, look at that.
Hang on, let me push that down.
That's ever so pretty.
Yeah, they've come apart a bit by there, but we can sort that out in a minute.
Yeah.
I think there we go.
I think that was my end. I messed it up. I apologise.
That's okay. There we are.
That's good though. You can see the effect.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
It's like a rainy effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we can slide that on top of there.
That's lovely.
Okay, whoops. I haven't put a fixture on there because we were taking it on and off all the time.
Yeah. So what you could do is put some more of that tape on.
Yeah, that's what we did earlier on, yeah. The bond.
The bond, balloon bond.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll put that by there.
Okay.
And we'll bring in the other one.
Oh, this is bigger.
Yeah, this is the bigger one.
Which side do you want?
the side that you brought in.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you look at this side, the colours are not quite balanced on there.
Okay.
As I said, I wanted to show you because sometimes people create things and they forget about the principle and elements of design. Because you could have some flow and proportion and scale and colours as well. And if you look here, we've got all the gold in one place.
Yeah.
Or the blues there, so there's no real balance. But on the opposite side, we'll turn it round. Because that one's fixed in a bit better. There we are.
There you go.
And then we've got a bit more balance there now.
All right.
Can bring the gold in there. There we are. So we've got the balance on the colour there. And now, if you can notice, I've got some...
monofilament line.
That's the one?
Yeah.
I couldn't even think of what it was called then.
This is thick fishing line.
Yeah.
This is thick stuff.
It is. That's a 100-pound line.
All right, okay.
Now, sometimes I use the thinner line, but when I'm doing stuff like this, I want people to see it because I don't want anyone having an accident.
Okay.
You know, that's the main reason I use it.
Yeah.
If I'm suspending something up higher and it's not heavy, I might use the thinner stuff.
Yeah.
But more often than not, if I'm doing big rigging, I use the 100-pound or more.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't see it, would you? If it was up high.
No. So we're going to create something out, so a little bit of colourful rain.
All right.
Okay. Before we do, we didn't show the...
All right, yeah.
These are what you sell in Blue Market.
Super. Yeah, crepe streamers.
Lots of lovely colours as well. And these are a little bit wider than the other ones, so you can overlap them a little bit.
So those... Oh, yeah, the yellow ones are wider.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Because
they're longer.
They're longer, yeah. Right, and the other thing we got is these fans.
Very nice.
They're beautiful colours.
They are nice. Everything pastel. Just
to match up. And these are the packets.
We sell these as well, do we?
Yes, you do.
Excellent.
And
I should really know what we sell.
Yeah. There's another lot. If you're going to do standard colours, these are nice, bright, luminous colours. So you're going to do a rainbow.
Cool.
And because rainbows, although they're traditionally red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo, you can create your own rainbows.
Absolutely.
People want certain rainbows.
Yeah.
So there we are. And you've also got these ones here. I wanted to use these, to be honest, because they're nice sizes.
I like that one.
Yeah. And the only thing is, we got gold in this design, but you could do it with silver, and that would work.
It's got the silver.
That would be lovely in the centre, and then all the other ones around it.
So you wouldn't put gold and silver together? Does that go against the principles of design?
No, you could do it, but it's within this design.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
Because of it doesn't balance so well.
These are really nice.
They're nice and strong. The other ones are, I think, a tissue, and these are a bit more like a cardy paper. So what we're going to do...
I don't really need to be here. If you're just selling all the products that we sell, I don't need to be here.
All right, okay. Sorry, I'm taking your job away from you.
Thank you, thank you.
No, I'm taking it. Right, so we've got attachments here. I'll show you how to use the thing in a minute. I've got the monofilament line. I've left these, I've left the lines on there so we can attach them.
Yeah.
And as you said, the easiest and quickest way. And the good thing is, if you put it in the wrong place, you can undo it pretty quickly as well.
Yeah.
Although it's not going to slide. And we put one by there. I think we'll put the next one.
But these do have little holes, don't they?
They do. I've covered them up. I have.
You've covered them up and used the string for speed.
Yes, indeed. He says fiddling around.
So I'll try and put one on. Look at me getting involved, Bob.
Hey, I'm impressed.
I know. I've not got my glasses on, so. Oh, missed. Yes, got it in.
Well done.
Where shall I go? Is that all right?
Yeah. We want them all at different heights.
Shall I go high or go low? I'll go low.
Where you are there, that's good.
All right.
And I'll put this one on the end. No, I won't. I'll put him by here. If you want to do that one by there, please, Greg. No, that's too close to the pink one. We'll put this one on the end.
Okay. Well, what other colour have we got? Then we've got a blue next to a blue.
No, we put him lower.
All right, okay.
We put him lower.
I shouldn't have offered. You're making me do everything.
It's all good fun.
This is a long piece of string.
Monofilament.
Glasses would have been good. I'm getting some new glasses tomorrow.
Good.
For the next day. Have you been to Specsavers recently?
No, I haven't, no.
You should have gone.
Another joke. You've got loads of these. I've seen your dad joke books.
Yeah, all right. Don't give my secrets away.
Sorry.
Oh, I've done that too low. I don't suppose it matters, does it?
No, well, we need it a little bit higher, but we can sort that out in a second or two.
That's why I don't get involved in stuff. That's why I let the experts do it.
Now, a quick way of getting these in, you don't have to do anything. If you could just support the balloon for me, just gently pull it firmly, and then just gently wrap the line around.
So just like you might with a 260.
Yeah.
Same sort
and then
of thing.
you can trim that off, and we can put a pink by here. Usually I have the colours going randomly, so that and different heights.
And just looking at this, you've got a long piece here. If you wanted to, you could do one and then another one.
Yeah. We can create the rain effect.
Yeah.
I suppose this is what I've done on this one here. Look.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Anyway,
there we are.
Very good.
Excellent. So we got another form of doing it. We can put another one by here. There's that blue's a bit too close there, but we'll still
do it
add
anyway.
That one
do it
on.
anyway.
There we go. And these can go for lots of parties, as I said, bar mitzvahs, rainbow parties, baby showers. They've been becoming very popular now. Clouds. Yeah. I'm doing the Swan Lake one on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
So what kind of sort of colour scheme is that?
I've got to try and remember now. I think they're going golds, pinks, and gold, pinks, rose gold, light pink, gold, and white.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There we are. So we move that back slightly.
So this all of these designs just come from that original cloud technique that you showed us.
Have you noticed any difference between that one and this one?
This one's bigger.
It's the same size.
It is not.
It is, because the difference is I've done 5 clusters here and 4 clusters on that one.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it makes a difference. It gives you that.
Oh, wow. So it's, wow.
Yeah. Did not realize. It's like with the ones I've done in the stadium.
Yeah.
We done 6s, 4s and 5s to give it the, the puffiness, if you like.
Yeah. Excellent.
Here we are.
All right. Are we done now?
No, not quite. We've got one other thing.
Getting value for money.
If you wouldn't mind being my Sherpa. Is it a Sherpa they call them?
I can be a Sherpa. Don't know if I could carry your bags up a mountain though.
Yeah. Is our llama. Now, as we were saying earlier on, helium is expensive.
Yeah.
We're looking for ways to make things last longer.
Yeah.
And airfill designs last much longer. So what I've done here is, because of the legs on these, if you airfill them, there's no structure in them at all.
Yeah.
So what I've done is used a mocha to give it the colour of the legs, and just done a flat weave.
Okay.
And pulled the balloon through, inflated it as normal, done a roll tie, pulled it through, and it's supporting it. It could have probably done with another one in there just to give it that extra support a little bit wider.
That's doing all right though,
and it's got 2 sand weights underneath it.
That's pretty stable.
Yeah.
So a flat weave,
you're
not going to show us that today.
No.
But it's something that twisters use a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. You can create all sorts of forms with that.
You have shown us that in previous shows. So we'll put that up on the screen as well, Bob.
There we are. We've got lots of...
Okay. So we must be done now.
We are indeed.
Excellent. Okay. Well, let's put this little fella down.
Okay.
Thank you for all of that.
Well, thank you.
Actually, when you put it all together, it all just looks funky, doesn't it?
It does,
looks really nice together.
It does.
So
move that back a little bit. There we go.
Perfect. All right, Bob. Well, as you know, as a guest on BMTV, you get to ask the question of the week.
Question of the week.
So what is this week's question of the week?
Question of the week is who was... Oh, the Welsh people will know this quite easily, I suppose.
All right, okay.
Who was one of the most famous characters in Welsh folklore? Well, Welsh thing in the 14th century, or just before the 14th century.
So is this a real life character?
Yeah, it's a real person.
Oh, that's very historic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the most well-known real character
in Welsh.
Was Welsh in the 14th century. Very specific.
Yes.
All right.
Well, say something different.
Leave your comments down below if you know. That'd be great. Well, Dr. Bob, thank you so much.
Thank you very much
for coming. And thank you, everybody out there, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you've not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon as well. And that way you'll be notified every time we upload a new show. And whilst you're there, Check us out on Instagram as well, balloon_market1. And we put all sorts of stuff on there, including our 60-second skills. All right, have fun, stay safe, stay happy. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.